Welcome, guys, to Just the Guys podcast. It's episode 47. We got the trio, the original trio in the building. We got we got Terrell,
Yo,
we got Rod,
Big Yer.
and you got yours truly, Denzel. Denzel Curry. Got a lot for
okay.
y'all today.
Do we know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a lot going on. It's good to be back. This week felt pretty long. We got a lot of stuff done. So yeah, let's start with
Let's
the
get into
health
it.
checks. Terrell
Uh,
says she's cheesing.
I'm straight, bro. I'm good. Chilling, grinding. Every day we grinding. You feel me?
Cause I'm out here grinding.
Facts.
If you know, you know. I'm feeling good myself. This episode, got now 47. You know what I'm saying? 47. We out here. How you feeling, Denzel?
Feeling Gucci. Amazing.
I'm about to hit affiliate.
I'm about to hit affiliate. I'm getting my shoe game back up. It's building up slowly but surely. Already
Yes,
making plans with the tax return money.
I'm
Gonna
so
be
sick. I am so sick right now.
skirt.
Can I tell you that whole time fucking OBS wasn't recording my audio?
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Okay,
Well,
we're letting it rock. I'll blend it together. Fuck it.
Okay,
Let it rock.
okay. But yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, we've been good. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for tuning in, checking us out. We got some big plans for y'all this year. Some rebranding, some merch for y'all to cop. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That shit is definitely coming. Q1 of 2023. Maybe quarter 2. You'll see the merch. Well into season 3 is when the merch is gonna drop for sure, 100%. But y'all want to get into that article that
yeah, let's do it. Denzel's
happened to
excited.
dissect and yeah, go ahead, break it down then.
What
What
happened,
happened?
Rod? Nah, Rod brought it up. I'm giving him the honors.
Let me bring it up to read it because I didn't look into it that far. But how much do you know about it? It was 8 cops, right? That faced penalty from the situation.
Yeah, I
So
think
it was in. Oh, go ahead.
I think 5 got suspended and 3 got no 5 got fired and 3 got suspended.
All right. So apparently, it's in Tennessee. It's law enforcement in Tennessee. Like some cops were having like a sex scandal. Pretty much, there was a lot of debauchery going on in the unit. So like this one woman, I think her name is Megan Hall. She was married and she's out here having various affairs with different men. Like one guy, like in the hot tub, they was all like in the hot tub. It was like a bunch of them, like maybe 4 of them, I think. And then her top came off. She got drunk, and like the guy tried to put her top back on her, something like that, and they left, and they went to go have sex in the bathroom, and it was just really messy. And then like apparently like with her first meeting as an officer, like she showed up to the meeting naked. I don't know. I don't know. I was like basically skimming over it because I was like, bro, this is too much bullshit to just look into. But I know somebody's gonna be interested in it. Let's talk about it. But yeah, she was talking about like the size of the man's meat, like at work to other officers. Like
I'm dead, bro.
it was pretty bad. It's pretty graphic. I'm gonna let Denzel expand on that because I know he really wants to.
So man, she was slapping the officers in the gymnasium of the department, slapping another officer off in the car, smashing the officer at the hotel
God damn.
and his house
The
on his
same
wife's
one
bed.
or different ones?
ones. These all different. She smashed all 8 of them or sucked them up, one or the other. And she said that her husband and her agreed to an open marriage, but the husband's like, I mean, we did, but I wasn't really feeling it. So I think he had some like value problems on his end. He thought like he couldn't get no better than her, but like she ain't look that good for the shit that she was doing to him, bro. She did him dirty, and I know she went home and kissed that man on the lips. But anyway, I digress. So
God no.
the guy, they say that the guy, her boyfriend, is still with her. They
Or
haven't broken.
her husband?
Yeah,
Or like the
yeah. They said
yeah,
they're still
her
together. They
husband.
haven't talked about divorce or anything. So I guess he did agree to it, and he just, I don't know what he got going on, but yeah, it's like the thing that got me thrilled is like she's not even that bad, to be honest. So this is like you gave her a ring, you gave her security, you got everything you need for her. You know, she making a little money doing what she do, but you really the breadwinner. You take care of her. She do you like that? I mean, I get it's open, but that meant at the workplace. That
Yeah,
meant
no,
like,
no, that's honestly
we
she
paying y'all
deserves to
for?
get fired. Yeah.
Our tax dollars
shit.
going to y'all, so you can be sucking somebody up in the gym. For that, we would subscribe to your OnlyFans, but you don't even look that good for us to do that.
She just look like your basic female. Like they be in
I
the
don't know what happened.
supermarket and you don't
She
look
like
at her twice.
Did
She
him the
like
worst
she
way.
looks
I
like
was like,
a Sims character.
he was like, they must have put a bag over her head or something. They was roasting her in the comments. Like they was like,
What does her husband do? Do you know?
he's a park ranger,
Mm,
also working not the exact field of law enforcement, but like a different department, you know.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, she also she came from Walgreens. She left Walgreens to become a police officer, and she was a pharmacy technician. So yeah, that too. There's some deep digging.
Damn.
And I know some pharmacy
Jesus.
technicians.
Jesus.
They
What
don't
you got to
last
say
long.
about that?
They
Oh,
don't
okay.
last long at Walgreens. They don't stay too long. They just be there for like 6 months, get their money, and then they leave. So
Is it that bad to be a pharmacist?
not too bad. I mean, it'd be old people there cursing them out over like
Well, you know, the
not having the right
pharmacist is the
insurances.
doctor, the actual doctor. The tech is like the
Hurricane.
person that runs the errands and shit. It gets
Yeah,
the medicine together and stuff like that.
yeah. But they still got to deal with the customers, like getting the right medication. And if the insurance don't cover it, they got to tell them like your insurance don't cover it, so you got to get the stuff. But yeah, that was a crazy story. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I hope Buddy got something. If it was open, I hope you got something off. Like, get your shit off, King. Like,
Oh, for
like
sure.
you can't
He
let her
had
do
to.
you like that.
He out there in the park going crazy right now as we speak.
He had
On
to,
the golf
bro.
court.
The thing
Got
is,
to,
like,
bro.
it's all about work etiquette, though. Like, you shouldn't be doing that shit at work. I'm glad her goofy ass got fired.
Especially as a police officer. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to protect
Can't
and
do that at
serve.
work.
You serving in other
She got
ways,
the whole department
Using
damn near
other
fired.
protection.
for real. If you want to use protection and serve people in other ways, you might as well work at a strip club or something.
Nah, I don't think she don't look like the type that ask you to wrap up either. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jesus.
I'm
That's all I'm
sick.
gonna say, bro. Like you heard the stories, y'all read it. Like took her to the bathroom after leaving the hot tub with everybody else. Like you think she was like, you got a condom? Hell no. That's a psychological profile. Hell no. She is not the type. So she probably your husband. If you watching this, probably not. But if you need to do something, bro. You gotta come
That's
up, bro.
crazy.
You
That's
gotta come up
crazy
off
as
this
fuck.
L.
I mean,
Crazy as shit.
in his defense, he might be with her because she allows him to have like an open relationship. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't. Wasn't really feeling the open marriage. She suggested it. He said I wasn't really down with that.
She
Probably
came with
because
some
he knew.
superpowers. She probably came with some superpowers.
I think it was a
that's
valid
why.
thing on his end. Like he thought like he couldn't get no better than that. But honestly, I think he could. Park ranger.
I know.
sure.
That's all we know, though. That's all we know, bro. We only know like about this article. We don't know what she did for him as his wife, and like what kind of history they got. You know, we don't know what's
He
going
probably
on
love
in their
her.
marriage.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They probably, I mean, they for all we know, they probably could have had a fantastic marriage, fantastic families, fantastic support systems. They probably have a lot of history together, and maybe they've been together for like I don't know years. I don't know how long they've been together, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe they've
2
known
years.
each other for a very long time. You said 2 years. They've been together for 2 years or married for 2 years.
Married for 2 years. That's when they got.
Yeah, so
yeah.
they've probably been together for a really long time, have had a lot of experiences, and then somewhere along the way, she just I don't
Got
know, something
corrupted.
just snapped. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me stop.
Something
It just
snapped.
went left.
Let me stop before the feminists come in here and is like, women can do what they want. Like Amber. Oh, have you seen Amber Rose on the drink champs interview?
No,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro. She was up there. So first off, the fucking panel of people that were up there was like, you have Amber Rose, and then you have 2 battle rappers, and then you have DJ Enough. And it's like, how the fuck does Amber Rose get on the same like table talking about women and men with battle rappers. But her whole shit was like, men shouldn't speak about women, what women are doing. Like, what the fuck do y'all like? What do y'all care about women? Like, why y'all? So like, if a girl wants to be a hoe, let her be a hoe. Like, men don't know what they're talking about. And I was like, and the battle rapper was Murder Mook. I'm well invested into the battle rap community, so I know my battle rappers. Loaded Lux was there too, and Murder Mook. So if you know battle rap, you know. But Murder Mook was like, he did a whole like little freestyle. It was like having no talent is the new talent. He was like, I walked up to a girl. I was like, oh, what do you do? She's like, well, I got my ass done, my titties done, all this lifts, all this, and I don't have no other talent outside of that. He was like, that's disgusting. She was like, why is that disgusting? Blah, blah, blah. But it was just, he was rapping, but I don't think she understood that he was freestyling in the moment. So she heard that and she got triggered and it was like, man ain't shit and this and that. I was like, bruh, nah.
What?
Not her,
Nah.
not the joke going over her head, and then she get mad.
Yeah, but he did like an impromptu freestyle, and I was like, okay, like I get it. Like most people didn't catch it, but like, you know, if his words are rhyming, like you gotta catch it at some point. But that
Yeah.
shit just went
Bars.
right over her head. I was like, whatever, bro. But before
Yeah.
we
I
get a
mean,
bunch of those in the comments, hey
I
man,
mean, you ready to fight them? Because I'm kind of ready to fight them off. You know, with a stick.
I'm done with my fighting.
Yeah,
We got a
Yeah,
video. We got a
Denzel need to re-download his shit, his TikTok, and need to get your ass over there and fight. Because
we
you
actually
talking
got
about
a.
them.
equal rights means equal lefts. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm dead. We got we
I
got a
disagree.
video.
I
Yeah, I
disagree.
disagree. We got a video removed from TikTok for hate speech, and it was the one for we're talking about Ye. We're talking about Ye and the Hitler shit, and that shit got removed for hate speech. I might have to come back and bleep out that word too, because I don't know how YouTube feels about that. But on TikTok, they didn't like that shit. Clapped our shit. I was like, damn. I was like a sound removed. I was like, all right, let me appeal it. And it was hate speech. I was like, I can't even fight it. Like it was just removed. I was like, all right, delete the video. Fuck it. Whatever. The video up with no sound. So
So
fuck it,
dumb.
whatever. But update from the previous episode. Demar Hamlin is now fine. He's good. I don't know if he's still in the hospital. He's awake from his coma. I don't know if he's still in the hospital or if he went home yet. But I know he's fine now. He took pictures. A bunch of people donated to his little toy drive. I gotta stop saying little. His toy drive is not little. His toy drive.
Disrespectful.
I know, right? That's just is
A
that an hour?
condescending ass word.
Is that an hour thing? Like a African American thing? Like, oh, you got your little this, your little that. I think that's just like ingrained
I
in
see
me.
you with your little haircut.
You know, with
I
your
see you with
little.
your little podcast. Okay.
But he's doing good now. He's awake. I think he has some issues because it was a cardiac arrest. I think he has some issues with his lungs or something. He has an issue somewhere, but he's good now. He's tweeting. He's doing all his shit. He's good. He didn't die. He's good. But yeah, we gotta eliminate that little shit. That's just so like you got your little this. Okay, I see you with your little streams. It's like shut that shit up.
Yeah. It
Like
just
I
seems
know,
really condescending, but we know what they mean.
yeah, they don't mean it like that, but it's just like maybe we eliminate that.
Big streams.
But all right, so there's one or two places we can go here, right? We can go with the Kai shit, or we can go into the soft man era.
We finna go into the Kai shit, but I want to retouch on what Denzel said, bro. Oh no, what you said rather. So like, you know how you said that during the talk, and she's talking to them about like men and women. First of all, I don't know how they even got to that topic of discussion because she's on the
Yeah,
table with battle rappers and a DJ. Like, why you
yeah, I
talking
know,
about men
right?
and women? Like,
It always goes to that.
for what reason? And then I don't know. What's Shorty's name again?
Amber Rose.
There you go. Sheesh. I don't know her track record or like how many superstars she got under her belt or like whatever it is. I just know about the little bit about the slut walk or whatever. Or but why she's like who's saying that a woman can't be a hoe? Like nobody's saying that they can't be one. I mean, we kind of need those to be honest for
Yeah,
people like the you know what I'm saying like timid Terry who can't really get nothing. Timid Timothy who can't really get no play. You know what I'm saying? And you got a girl that's interested or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? We need people like that.
Yeah.
But it just, if they don't want one, like, then they don't want one. Like, you could be one. It's just they don't want you. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
What else was she saying on there? She was saying, fuck, I just had it in my head too. She was saying, oh my God, what was she saying?
Mm.
Her whole thing was like, oh, she made a valid point too. Besides the fact that men should be speaking on, because Murder Mook's thing was like, oh, she was like, you can't get mad at the woman for being a hoe. You gotta get mad at the consumer. If she's making money off of doing what she does, like, you gotta
Oh,
get
okay.
mad at
That's
the
what it's about.
consumer. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But Murder Mook's thing was like, you still like, do you have a sex like a talent? Like anybody could get. Well, you can make that argument for everything. Anybody can play video games. Anybody can make content.
But not everybody's good at video games. Not every content is good.
Mm,
So I
you're
mean,
right.
like, that's why certain people are viewed. It's just like anybody can fucking play sports, right? But how many people get paid to do it? How many
You're
people
right.
get paid to
You're right.
stream and make a career? So it's like, but anybody can make content like that, because all you have to do is take a picture from an angle, just like your best angle, and post it, and that's it. It's just a nude. Like
Right.
that. It really isn't. There really isn't there really isn't any talent to that. I mean, maybe like the sexual aspect, like the sex appeal, there is, but like at some point, it just becomes about how thirsty the consumer is to see something,
Right.
how lustful they are. I mean, other than that, you don't really have to do any work. Like, you didn't really develop a skill to do that. That's innate.
Right.
You're playing off of like sex appeal and sexual desires. I feel like there's no skill in that, and all the other stuff there is. And like streaming, podcasts, playing games, playing sports, craftsmanship, speaking, and all of those things, those are skills. Being comfortable behind the camera, in front of the camera, being able to talk to a community of people and entertain people, that is a skill. Definitely not a lot of people possess that.
Right.
Speaking is like the number one, or speaking in front of a public body of people is like the hardest thing for people to do, because you get nervous, you start fumbling over your words, you start forgetting things, your arguments go all over the place. You know, your speech's direction and flow is just all chopped and chopped. Nobody wants to listen to that. Like, it's terrible. But I mean, like I said, you can make that argument, but only certain people are good at certain things. But I don't know how many people are bad at taking nude pictures. Like, it's just, you just have to be nude and that's it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is
Flex
that.
the abs.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Photoshop a little. Maybe you talented there. You got Photoshop a little bit.
yeah, like that's not hard. Like, it's like saying, like, we don't go to men and be like, dang, bro, that's a good ass dick pic. Like, no. It's like it's just, you literally just snap this shit and that's it. It's easy. It's not hard at all. Like, I mean, it's different if you're doing tricks, like you learned a skill, like, you know, you
Oh
playing
shit.
with the holes and stuff, and like fitting things in places that they shouldn't belong. Talking, putting speakers in places, turning the shit up full volume, and playing like betuary or some shit, and this shit just vibrating. Like,
Look at
now
this.
that might be a skill, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about
What's up,
simply
Rod? Pause.
Hey, NSFW.
Yeah, this was just an example. All right, so I'm gonna need you to relax.
Right.
It's just an
Don't
example.
elaborate. Don't elaborate.
Where that example come from?
Don't elaborate. Don't
Don't
elaborate.
you watch stuff like this?
Even that, where did that
We got-
example come from?
We got
This man
grown
said, take
people
the
that watch
speaker,
this
turn
shit.
it up.
Yeah.
They can
Hey,
let the
man.
sun don't shine. And let
Anyways.
that vibrate.
Anyways,
So
see him in the
moving
comment
into
section already. They're gonna be like, they talking about OnlyFans again. Just call it just the OnlyFans. Anyways, moving on.
I wasn't even talking about that, to be honest, but
Only the guys.
I'm dead. Pause. The Kai Cenat situation. And this is gonna be trigger warning, all that shit. We'll try to nerf our
Parental
speech.
advisory.
Yeah, we'll try to nerf our speech as much as we can. But pretty much Kai Cenat, if you don't know, one of the biggest streamers on the platform right now in America. The African American young man put all black streamers on the map with this one for real. Now we got the eyes on us on Twitch. Threw a party on New Year's Eve, invited everybody, and he invited this one girl who has a social media presence. And then whatever party happens, everyone's drunk, whatever. She goes and tells Kai, like, oh, she's leaving. Kai's like, no, like you're kind of drunk, like just go upstairs and go to sleep. Nobody's gonna bother you. Apparently, she went up there with security, and security was there for a certain period of time. Whatever. Eventually, they left. He slept there, and one of Kai's friends went up there and R-worded her. I was trying to differentiate SA and R, but
Mm-hmm.
R-worded her. If you know, you know. And then she had a back and forth with Kai through text messages. Kai's legal team said at a certain point to not text anybody until they can get everything situated. So Kai stopped texting. Since that happened, she took it to social media. And then here we are now. Kai did a Twitch stream addressing the situation, which I kind of think he should have did like a full-length video, like a YouTube video, versus him going to Twitch and doing like an impromptu. He wrote some notes on his phone and then that was it. I think he should have had like a full-length video, because doing shit that serious and not preparing for it and trying to do it like on the fly, it comes off weird. Like a lot of people were like, he's not sincere. And a certain point, he was like, I knew the guy, but like a lot of people was pointing out like like that's his friend, but he didn't know his name. Like you had to ask him for his name. But it's like, I know my friends' names, like I know their first and last name. So it's like, how do you not know him? But then you know what I'm saying? Like he's your friend. You went on trips with him. You got Instagram pictures with him. All this shit. So now it's like it was either, I think Kai should have did either a full length video, or he should have just stayed silent and just let the legal shit happen behind the scenes. But there you go. That's the Kai situation. Kai's getting a lot of the heat for it, which I don't think he should, because it's really his friend's fault. Like, but shit, you don't gotta worry about none of that shit happening with us. We're kind of calm, cool, collected over here. We don't really throw parties like that. So, but it just goes to show, like, and it's well, the whole situation sucks. It sucks for the girl, it sucks for Kai and all that. But what sucks is Kai just recently got this stardom and this fame and all that shit. And apparently he talked to academics and says he doesn't go outside like that. Like he just started doing that shit and then it bit him in the ass, which sucks. But now it's like, all right, you guys got to get through this. Hopefully the girl took kits and all that, and something definitely happened. And if it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy, it has to happen accordingly. The guy, Kai, has to cut ties with him and go about his business. But what are y'all thoughts on this?
Well, I seen the stream. I watched the whole stream when it happened, and he was basically saying that he stopped talking to her and to him. But I think that's strange. Like if they had pictures together and stuff, how do you not know his name? Because the legal team had to reach out and give her the name. That's the only way she got it.
Right.
According to him. So it's not like he wasn't conversing with her. I want to say that I understood her feelings when she went to social media with it. At first, I was like, why did she do that? Like I mean, I've never been put in that situation, so I wouldn't be able to understand. But I just think that if he was communicating with her and like she got the name, like why'd she go onto social media and kind of like throw Kai under the bus? But then I read like the tweets and I saw that she said that it's not about Kai. It's about the dude. So I was like, okay. People were probably just reading it and then being like, damn, like Kai set this shit up. Like, you know how they read one or two tweets, just assume the rest and not really look thoroughly into a body of information and do their own research. So it sucks that happened. I feel for him because it's like everything's been going right. He finally reached the top and he's like celebrating, closing out the year. And then this goofy ass dude has to do some dumbass shit because somebody laid in his bed.
Thanks.
Like, what? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like your dumb ass should be either executed or you should be excommunicated. Like we should just drop your ass off in Antarctica or some shit. Like, because that doesn't make any sense. Like, if first of all, is there some random ass person in my bed? Especially if it's a woman, I'm kicking the fuck out my bed. First of all, like that's the first thing that I would think. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you're drunk, you can stay here." I don't fucking know you. Get the fuck out my bed. Especially if it's a woman. Like if it's a dude, then I'll probably be like, bro, like you gotta, like you can't. This is my room, bro. You can't be in.
Yeah,
Like,
get up out of here. I mean,
you know
if
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
girl in that situation, if it's a girl, I'd be like, yo, like, you good? Like, who said you can come up here? Type shit. And she was like, Kai, I'd be like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Like
But
you
Kai
got the
sent her
bed.
up
Like
there.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he told her to go upstairs, but I mean, did he not know it was his room? And even if it was his room, like why
Was
did
it
the
the
other?
friend's room?
It might have been
He
it
said it
might
was
have
his
been like
bed.
a guest room, right?
Oh, he was staying in there too, maybe.
Yeah, it might have been like a guest room type
Mm,
shit, and that's where the confusion could have been. 'Cause if it was like
yeah,
blatantly his room, then it's like people were saying like Kai set her up. Then I could see that, but like if not, then it's like,
yeah. That's an important detail then, because like if that is actually his room, then
mhm,
it's like then that's weird that Kai would send him there. But I mean, it's still I wouldn't say that he would have set her up or any like he set up the situation. What I would
yeah,
say is that he was just like, oh, there's a bed here. He's not going to bed anytime soon. Like I'll talk to him or whatever.
right,
But I don't know. It's just all so strange, bro. And then like for him to do that and then just think it's okay. Like was he drunk too? Because if everybody was drunk and he did that shit, like it still doesn't make any sense though. Like it doesn't excuse anything.
right,
Like because they what they just say your true self comes out when you drink and like you're under the influence. Like you don't have a
yeah,
filter, so you just do shit. But like I said, I don't care if it's a girl. She gotta get the fuck out of my room. She can't be in my room. No, doesn't matter if it's a stranger. If I know her, then maybe like it's like okay, I understand you drunk. I'm gonna go somewhere else. But like I said, if it's a random person and it's a woman in my bed, she gotta get the fuck out my bed. If it's a man, then it's like okay, maybe we could figure something out. Like I might let you stay in here, and then I'll go like sleep on the couch or something.
yeah,
Now she was communicating to him like 'cause I read the text, like the the iMessage shit. Like
yeah,
I was reading the bubbles, and it seemed like he was telling her like, "Yo, like this is weird." Like he looked like he was really offended when she was like, "It seems like you set me up. Like why would you do some shit like that?" But I understand where she's coming from. Like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like she's been victimized, and then she's just panicking and like kind of speaking with her emotions, which I understand. Like she deserves that. She should be able to go off on him like that because of like I feel like in this situation, Kai shouldn't be the one that's being sensitive.
right,
And I definitely think that's why he ran to Twitch. It's because his name was getting dragged through the mud, and you know how fast shit happens on the internet, and it's hard to come back from that because people are ignorant. They read some shit and it's just like, damn, ain't that the guy that set up this? Like months later, it's gonna be like, damn, didn't he set that girl up? Months later, it's still gonna be that, you know, it's still gonna be the
mhm,
same topic of discussion. People still gonna believe the same thing because they're not gonna research it again. It's just like this happens, damn, that's a bad person, and it just stays at that. But if I was him, I probably would have done the same thing. I don't think I would have had the patience to make like a whole YouTube video and collect my thoughts and make it so that the discussion is polished and like I can communicate all this information clearly without there being any confusion. I think I would have got on Twitch and been like, listen, whatever questions y'all have, y'all ask me. This is what it is, and honestly, this is really none of y'all business. I'm so sorry for what happened, but I do have to do this the legal way. So I contacted my team. I contacted him and said, what the fuck? And then I cut them both off. And legally they said this, so I did what they told me to do. That's my management. But I mean, at the same time, it's like how calm can you be? I think being a what is he 20 or 21?
he's like, yeah, like 19 or 20. He's young, so it's like I can understand
Yeah,
his like behavior on stream where it's like he's trying to be as serious as he can, and sometimes like I said in a previous like episode, like people, the way people are under nervousness, which is a form of stress, you react certain ways. Like you might laugh or crack a smile here and there, but that's not you laughing or making light of the situation. This is your body trying to calm down the amount of stress you got. So like I could that once I remembered his age, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But I think it could have been handled a little bit better. Now, if I could give advice to Kai, get you a little PR team, bro. Get you a team behind you for public relations, so you don't have to, what I'm saying, get all this flack and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You have a whole team that's designed for that. But Denzel, what do you think?
I don't think. I don't think. Like it don't make sense that Kai would set her up anyway because it's
What he gets from that?
like people like I don't know why like maybe it's just like the new age thinking way of thinking, but like when shit like this they always think like someone set them up, but this is like Kai has basically at the top of Twitch. He got all his money. He have access to women left and right. Why the fuck would he set you up? What I think happened is he set her up like, okay, you're drunk. I don't want you in the street. It's New York. Like it's dangerous. Just go crash upstairs. Like legitimately, just go crash upstairs. And the friend, like Ross said, was a dumbass.
Huge
Did some
one.
weird ass shit.
Fucking R
And
word.
they got the kit. They got everything. So it's like you're not gonna get away with that anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
maybe
it's
in the
over for him.
80s or the 70s, yeah, you would. Lots of
Nah,
friends.
it's over for him.
Yeah, it's over for him. Like if anyone should be getting any flat, it's a friend. Like Kai did he did something right. Like if it's late, if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she drunk as hell talking about I'm about to go home. Where? Like, come on, let's keep it a stack. Like, where? Like, now if something happened to her, then he still like, let's say she got snatched up or something, right? Kai still would be in trouble for that. He'd be like, why'd you set her out? She was drunk. Like, you couldn't win. His friend ultimately fucked him, not Kai.
Yeah.
Kai didn't do nothing.
I gotta beat his ass. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, Kai didn't do nothing. It's the dude. It's the dude that actually did the act. He fucked up. I don't know why everybody. Okay, it happened at Kai's house, but Kai didn't set her up.
Yeah.
He didn't set her up. The friend did something stupid.
I agree.
Like it's the friend.
wholeheartedly.
Like they Twitter need to attack that man. What the fuck Kai do? Why are they trying to
Fuck it
cancel
up
this
for
man
everybody,
Kai?
bro.
Right.
Oh my god, I can't stand niggas like this, bro. Just always fucking it up for us.
And then the fans, some of the fans are no better. Like, why you sending like threats to the girl? Like, she's trying to fuck Kai up. Like, what y'all doing? Y'all weird as fuck for real. And then there's people saying that, oh, Kai snitching because he's giving out the name of his friend, and it's like,
Hell
y'all
yeah.
take this fucking gang rap shit to like civilians when it's like a serious situation. Talking about he can't snitch, he shouldn't snitch. Like, shut that shit up. Half of y'all would tell on
No,
your
that was your
fucking
mama.
best friend. Like, for real. Like, come on now.
Said he shouldn't snitch. Nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like some of
What?
this Twitter shit and this like all this shit is like weird. Like rap shit getting into real life shit is like weird. Like talking about he shouldn't snitch. Like, yo, do y'all know what snitching is? In this situation, that's not snitching. That's like doing the right thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I think honestly, personally, I think he handled it well. I mean, like you said, it could have been handled better, but I think for his age and how fast and like he responded to everything, I think he handled it pretty well. Cause like he called the police, he called his legal team, like he didn't make you know what I'm saying? He didn't rush to social media.
Yeah.
He was able to keep still for however many days, 2 days or however long it was. And I respect him for that because that takes an incredible amount of restraint.
Right.
So, I don't know. My prayers go out to her and Kai because that sucks. That like if his brand is just tarnished because of this blemish, this
Yeah.
stupid ass friend or whatever the fuck he is. Because I mean, you should know your friends' names. But what I'm thinking is, it was like he has a circle of friends, like an inner circle of friends, and then he decides like he just kind of like hangs around one of those friends in the circle, and he's
Right.
around Kai sometimes. That's what I think it is. And so like he can kind of get his friend in the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's really sad to hear, both for the victim and for him too, just because he's getting flack when he shouldn't be. But I'm really sad for her, honestly. And I was
Yeah.
surprised to see that she was in the hospital and she like sent Kai a picture with like this or some shit, like her hand on her face, like kind of smiling. I was like, damn, the fact that you could smile after that is crazy. Because I would just
Yeah.
be, I would need some blood, bro. I'm
For
not gonna
real.
hold you.
But we'll see. We'll see. This will be an update. We'll update this later as they take it to court and all this stuff. So in a future episode, we'll wrap back on this. We'll come back around. Hopefully she gets justice for what happened, and we're gonna move on. Now, I would go to the Andrew Tate thing, but I don't know too much about the ins and outs because I thought he was released. I thought he got locked up and then he got released after that. But now he's back in jail again, and now he's hospitalized. So I don't know what the fuck is happening. Apparently a lot of people in the media in Romania don't know what the fuck is happening. So it's like there's not much to speak on that. Another thing that's happened. Well, this is something I've seen on TikTok, and I know Ra was talking on stream about how like Terrell is when he says he's gonna do something, he does it, and a lot of people have been saying that too. Like when Terrell says he's gonna do something, he does it. That was not always the fucking case. Now that's something that happened within the last like few months that I just started doing that shit. But I seen a TikTok, and this lady called it the 5-second rule. She's like, whenever you have a thought for your body to move or do something, do it within 5 seconds. Because if not, your brain's gonna come up with every excuse in the book as to why you shouldn't do it. And I was like, damn. And she was like, yeah. So like if you count down from 5, that's like a reset for your brain for like habitual actions and shit. So if you're habitually like, oh, like whatever, lazy or something, just count back down from 5 and just get up and do your shit. So now whenever I have a thought of like, damn, like just before we even started streaming, I was sitting here recording. I was sitting here at the computer with Rod, and I was like, I looked at the floor. I'm like, damn, I should sweep. I just got up and started sweeping before I even gave my brain a chance of being like, nah, you can sweep later. Nah, because that thought is always there. You can always do this shit later. Like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, you don't do that shit. So I say all this, y'all implement that 5-second rule, bro. Give yourself don't even give yourself the 5 seconds. Just once you have that thought, let me get up and do something, get up and do it. Fuck it. Because if not, you're never gonna get around to do it. If you're like, damn, I want to start this podcast. No, you know what? Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna do that shit. Never mind. Like, it's probably not gonna go nowhere. Or maybe I should start this clothing business. You know what? Never mind, bro. I mean, it might not work. You know what I'm saying? Like on the big scale and on the little scale, go wash your car, go out for a walk, do something. But just don't get into that habitual like, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. You know what's another video I seen? This guy was like, look, if you at work and your boss tell you go take out the garbage, you're gonna go take out that garbage. Or if he tells you go do this, you're gonna go do that. But when it comes to yourself and you're like, damn, I'm gonna start this YouTube channel, and you don't do it, you letting yourself down. But you quick to do it at work, but you're not quick to do it for yourself. And it's like, damn. But I've been seeing a whole bunch of videos like that too. Like I seen another one. It was like at work, get the highest paying job, but put in the smallest amount of effort. And it's like that's what I'm doing. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell the workers there. I'm not putting 100% in this for what? I stand around, do nothing, talk shit, whatever, close, clock out. I'm done. That's it. It's like, bro, why? Why am I not put my all into that? I did that shit at Foot Locker. Put everything in it. And it's like, for what? For little pay? For what? For what? For the CEO to not even know who the fuck I am. The DM to know me kinda. It's like, fuck all that, bro. Let them put all their energy into this shit. I'm not. I got other shit I want to do. Yes, sir.
Facts. That's
But
facts.
the 5-second rule, bro. Apply that shit, bro. But
I
what y'all
swear
think
I'm
about the
not
five?
hard.
What y'all think about the 5-second rule, though?
That shit clean.
That
It
shit
shouldn't
gas,
only be
huh?
used for when food hits the floor.
Yeah.
That shit clean. I like it.
Are y'all gonna try to implement that shit? Cause, hey, man, that shit'll work. And like
Yeah,
we
I think
said,
if I did, I probably would have recorded the video for the Life channel today. Cause I had the idea, and I was like, man, fuck all that, man. But yeah, I should. I'm trying to. I mean, I think I've been better about being consistent about things. Like I told Denzel I was gonna do some shit, and I would. So he walks like 9 miles every day, like to and from work. And I was like, you know what? We had this discussion about like bodies and what walking does, and like if it's bad for muscle growth or whatever, or like if it's gonna make you skinny. So I was like, it's just walking. It's a low ass impact form of cardio, right? Steady state cardio. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk this 9 miles. Bruh, I went outside and I walked 4.5 with that weighted vest on. And the first 2 miles was chilling. Those last two, so fucking boring, bro. I was out there walking for an hour. I was like, bro, this shit's fucking dead. I'm not doing this shit. I don't give a fuck what this nigga says. I'll probably walk maybe 4 miles. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that shit today because it's already dark and I don't feel like walking for an hour out fucking side. That's dead. That's the need to stream. So I might go out there and run, and that's it. Because
Right.
running is like I can run a mile or a mile and a half and get the same effect that it had on my body for like walking for an hour. So I'm good off that. But yeah, I told him I was gonna do it. I did it. Proud of myself for that. I got the dip bar now, so like working out is fun again. Like anytime I get like a new tool or gadget or weight, like the new workouts is always fun. So that's cool. I'm gonna do some of those. But yeah, I think I've been pretty good with being consistent. Now doing something right at the moment, like I'd be like, nah, let me give it a second. Let me get, you know what I'm saying? I need some time. Need some time to chill. So I could be better about that because I definitely do procrastinate still. So
Shit, I do
something I need to
too.
overcome.
Even with the praise you're giving me, I was like, damn, I still kind of fucking procrastinate too. It's because my thing is I have so many fucking ideas and so many things that I want to do that I just forget other shit. So I'll be so focused on one thing and I forget the rest. So now I write everything down, but then it's like some of them take so much time and I'm like, I'm not patient. So like I sit there, I'm like, damn, I really want to do this. Like I really want to do this fucking now. Like I have me and Rod are probably gonna do this is most likely gonna happen because I have like his birthday week off. So me and Rod are probably gonna try to do like an IRL vlog type shit for his channel. And like I wanna do that. Like that's something I wanna do. But it's like so far out and it's like by the time that shit comes, if I'm not like constantly thinking about it, I'm gonna forget it. And it's be like, damn, after the fact, I'm like, damn, bro, we could have did X, Y, and Z during this week off. And I'm like, fuck. But that's my problem is that I have so many fucking ideas. I have 1,000 ideas for like the rest of this year type shit. It's like I gotta wait for this, I gotta wait for that, I gotta wait for the right time, I gotta do more research, all this shit. So like I said, there's gonna be a rebranding on the YouTube, so y'all gonna see different shit. But before we move on, Denzel, how are you with
Yo,
procrastination? Are you a procrastinator or do you like you look at like
this exposed
no,
Denzel panel right now.
this is
Like,
not an exposed Denzel.
you
Like,
trying
oh
to
my god, look at this
hey
man.
hey hey yeah man
You've been hold on, because we're not about to let you get that shit off. You've been streaming every day for the last week and a half. You don't procrastinate. I'm just saying, like, do you with other things, or do you
yeah
like
yeah
get
well
shit done?
yeah, because what I wanted to do for the longest, I still haven't started on it because I know I don't have the time to get it done the way I want to. Is I want to start making 3D models again, and I want to make edits and stuff. I just don't got the time because I got to relearn Blender. I got to relearn how to take stuff out of games. I remember I had time to do that, so I was doing it, and I was doing it pretty well. It's just that I didn't have the hardware. Now I got the hardware. I just don't got the time because I got, I'm at work, and then I get up, doing other stuff. I got household duties. Got to eat. Got to make food. That takes a while. It takes about 40 minutes to cook the food and make sure it's right and all that stuff. And then get on, talk to y'all, play with y'all, stream. And then it's just like, it'd be like 1 o'clock. Be like, yeah, I should get to those models. And I'll be like, nah, that shit gonna take about 5 hours just to get my foot in the door and figure out how this program works. And then I gotta find what I need. I need like some time off. Like I need time off.
Yeah,
Maybe when I get this week off coming up, I'll see what I can do with that. I'll see if I can get my shit back, get my shit right with
there
that.
you
Because I really
go.
wanted to do that. Because once I get to the point where I was, I'll be able to do it whenever. I'll probably end the stream and then just work on that for like an hour and be done. I get that shit
Right.
done and I can start doing some stuff with that. Probably add it to the videos I'll be doing. Do something with that.
There you
See.
go. I like
But
that.
yeah, like I do procrastinate, but I know this sounds bad, but I just know like because I've done it before, I know how long it's gonna take. So it's just like
Right.
I'm not gonna try to like insert that into something that's not gonna work. It's like you see a square hole and you're not gonna put that circle through there. It's not gonna fit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah.
And what's crazy as a kid, I was like 24 hours is fine, like whatever. But now I feel like if I can add more hours to the day, I fucking would. In a heartbeat, I would do that shit. Just to get I can get so much more shit done. Like we talk we talked about this a bunch of times off the podcast, on the podcast. Bro, an editor even though we have the time, but it's like, well, no, because going back to that video, like, where that guy was like, "Oh, I stream for 4 hours, I edit for 6 or whatever. You don't need an editor." Because we don't only do like this shit. Like, we don't only do the podcast. We do both. And it's like we have so many different platforms amongst ourselves to spread all this content out. And it's like, bro, like, we'll be
And then
editing
we
for 10
edit.
hours.
Then we editing for the podcast. We editing for our own YouTube channels. We editing for the streams.
Our
Taking
streams.
VODs off the thing. So it's like you can't
TikTok,
just do
YouTube. It's like, fuck.
And if it was instantaneous, then it would alleviate so much more fucking time. Like, it's not only that it takes an hour to edit something, it takes an hour to render and upload the shit too. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's downtime. Like, it's gonna take me an hour and a half to download this VOD. Then it's gonna take me an hour to find the clip that I want and how I want to edit it. Then it's gonna take me an hour to actually perfect the craft. Then it's gonna take me an hour to upload it, to put it everywhere, and to promote it. Then it's gonna take 30 minutes to upload. So now that's 5 hours out of my day to do one idea. Y'all have to think about, like, this shit fucking takes time. It's not just uploading some shit. This takes
Yeah.
a lot of fucking time. Then on top of that, not saying that y'all don't have this. Well, y'all don't have this, but on top of that, I have my girlfriend. Like, I still have to spend time with her. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna take a couple hours. Then I have to work out, which is gonna take another hour. And I have to feed myself, which is gonna take another hour. Then I have to do chores. Nigga, it's a basket of clothes over there that hasn't been touched in 3 days. It's just fucking sitting over there. And I could have done it today, but like, no, we're doing the podcast. I still want to stream. I'm probably gonna get to it after we stream. But after we do the podcast, but after we do that shit, my girl's gonna get home. I'm gonna probably spend time with her. That shit's probably not gonna get touched for another day. And I'll probably do it tomorrow. Like, it's not even really procrastination. It's just like the time it just goes, bro. It just goes. So like, sometimes I'll be up till 5 a.m., 6 a.m. just completing a task. Then I'll sleep till like 2 because I'm just tired. Like, it just happens that way.
I'm getting a case of deja vu with that one.
Yeah, it's like, I really
remember the Gears Judgment days. Why the fuck you still doing up?
Yeah.
Editing. You were like, what the fuck are you editing? This is a video. I was like, you'll find out one day.
Yeah, bro. This shit really made me want to quit my job because, like,
facts, bro.
I don't have. Well, I mean, I'm only working one day this week, but it's like, even that one day, I don't want to give up that time, bro. I'm working a 2 to close fucking shift, and it's like, I could upload something to my YouTube channel because I haven't uploaded nothing yet. The last thing I uploaded was that High on Life video. Oh no, it was the combo video on Rumbleverse, which is a saucy ass combo video. Go check that out. It's Rod Saga. Just type in Rod Saga all together and type in Godlike or Rod Saga Rumbleverse. Watch that video, bro. It's going crazy. It deserves all the views that it's getting.
Facts.
The combos are never before seen fucking combos in that game. But yeah, so like, I want to upload more shit. Like Terrell mentioned High on Life. I forgot. I need to beat High on Life. I have Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. I have Evil West. I have another game. What I download? I have Detroit. I have fucking Mass Effect. I have all those games. You know how much content that is? So many things to play. So many things to stream. And then on top of that, there's Overwatch because we grinding Overwatch. Like,
yeah. And now I'm getting into Rumbleverse. Now I'm getting
follow
the Rumbleverse.
JTG Soul on Twitch. You know, Overwatch Clout
Fuck
Lord.
that. Fuck RE3P on Twitch. He's about to hit affiliate. He's the next one. Him and Khalil.
Which is well fucking deserved. It's been a long fucking time coming.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like, people ask me all the time, like, Terrell, like, why don't you have a girlfriend? It's because, like, bro, if I didn't work, if I didn't have this fucking 40-hour work week, I would have way more time. A girlfriend can definitely fit into that. Because I'll hang out with her, whatever, chill, come here, do the podcast, stream, all that shit. But until we can get to this point where we don't have to work and this shit pays the bills and streaming pays the bills, she can't fit into this shit. Cause like, bro, I have zero fucking time. I have zero time. And plus I have this dog down here. He needs my time too. I have a family. I have dishes to do. I have clothes to wash too. Like, I have a house to clean. You feel me? Like, I have shit to do on top of all this shit. Most people think we just sit in here and just chit chat, throw the stream on. All like, bro, I fucking throw the TikToks up, which I did today. That's why I spaced them out because I used to do them shits every day. And it's like, bro, like, that shit just beat my ass for real. coming up with TikTok, and the way I was editing them too, I was like, nah. So whatever, bro. But moving on, I have a would you rather question. We're bringing this back again. There's only one though. I don't have a bunch of them. Only one, and this one I got this one from RDC World. Shout out to them. Would you rather be trapped in a mall for 24 hours with one silverback gorilla
Here we go.
or 5 black mamba snakes? Now I have my answer,
Me too.
but I want to see what y'all answers are gonna be.
I'll take the gorilla.
Black Mambas for me.
I'll take the gorilla. Because the gorilla will only get aggravated if you go like this, or you make eye contact, or you show teeth. Besides that motherfucker is chilling. Now you have 5 fucking black mambas, fastest snake in the world, poisonous shit. If you sleep in the wrong spot, take a shit in the wrong location, your ass is clapped. The gorilla is gonna be chilling. He's good. Go upstairs. He stays.
He's
downstairs.
big as shit. You can see him coming, and you can hear him if he's close by. He's not gonna be quiet.
Black mamba snakes, fast as fuck. Fuck that, bro. I got the gorilla all day.
All right, so here's my argument to that.
Harambe, my
Because
boy.
I've been arguing about this shit. Like 2 days ago, I was arguing with them. They were like, so basically, in both situations, you survive because it's a big ass mall. All you have to do is go somewhere where they're not and not make any noise, and you'll be fine. Now, the gorilla is more dangerous in this situation. And let me tell you why. Because with these snakes, they grow to be like, 14 feet long or whatever. That's cool. Yeah, they're fast, but the gorilla is faster than the motherfuckers. The gorilla is also stronger than the motherfuckers. And again, it is I just feel like it's more dangerous. Like, because all the mambas have going for them is that they're venomous. Because are you going to allow yourself to get approached by a snake and then wrapped around to be constricted? Like, yeah, it's going to lunge at you. But it's like, if the gorilla, like, let's say if they're both trying to kill you, like if they're both like, let's just say they were trained to kill Terrells, like if they were to see a Terrell, like it's on sight. Like anything that looks like a Terrell, moves like a Terrell, they're killing it. If it's like that, then maybe, I still would go at the snakes because it's like the gorilla you're not beating.
Look at this shit. The gorilla. We're gonna Google this shit. Fuck all this shit. They're often portrayed as dangerous and aggressive. The truth
Bro, I
is
know about this already,
gentle
bro.
giants. I'm fucking taking the gorilla. Fuck the fucking snakes. Shout out to Kobe though, the original Black Mamba. Fuck these. Stop.
But the snakes aren't aggressive either. They're not aggressive unless they're cornered and they feel threatened. The same shit with the gorilla. It's the same thing.
I'll take my chances with the gorilla. I'll take my chances.
The gorilla is beating your ass though. Like,
he's not beating my ass. If I don't fuck with him, he's fine. The snakes, they can feel cornered for the smallest thing and just lunge at you, and it's fast as fuck. It's not no fucking.
And you think the gorillas won't? You think the gorillas won't?
If I sit here, I'm just cool. I don't fucking fuck with him. He's fine.
It's the same shit with the snakes. That's what I'm trying to explain.
The snakes can feel threatened for no fucking. You're already taller than the fucking snakes. You're already bigger than them. You're not bigger than the fucking gorilla. So as long as you don't make eye contact and show teeth, you're fine. Those are signs of aggression amongst gorillas.
It's the same shit, bro. Snakes are always on the fucking ground. They're not looking like, oh, that tree's taller than me. Let me attack the tree. Like, no, that's not how it fucking works. It's if they're in a corner, because they'll writhe up, be in a corner. They stand their ground. They stand on their fucking, whatever you want to call that shit, their snake belly, and they look at you, they hiss, and then they fucking attack. It's the same shit. They're animals. That's how they act. But the reason I was saying the snakes is because the snakes are not opening doors. The gorilla could beat that fucking door down if he sees you. That's why I said if they're both aggressive, if we change that and they're both aggressive in the situation, I'd rather the snake because it's easier to hide. I could go in that fucking hallway in Southland right next to GameStop. How the snakes get in there? How? They not. Ain't no vents in that bitch. There's no lever for the door, so they can't lean on the shit and open it. It's done for. The gorilla could probably beat that bitch down. He probably could beat that fucking door down, and then I'm clapped. It's over with. But if I get in that hallway and there's no snakes in that hallway, it's easy. But it's a big ass mall, so it's like you could pretty much hide anywhere. Niggas are saying that you could see the snake, like you can't see the snake. Nigga, if you can't see a 14-foot long ass cord that's this thick apart on the fucking ground, then something's wrong with your fucking vision. We're like, oh, the gorilla's big as hell. I'm gonna see him coming every step. Yeah, but you too close already. If you can hear him, if that gorilla sees you, like I said, if they're both aggressive in this situation, if that gorilla hears, smells, or sees you, it is over with.
Gorillas don't got stamina like that. Gorillas don't got stamina like that. I'm outrunning that bitch. On God. On God. On God. I'm outrunning that bitch.
But you can outrun it.
Intelligent gorilla.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's what I'm saying. It's more intelligent than the snake too. If you can outrun the gorilla, you can outrun the snake.
That's debatable. Can we outrun that fast ass snake?
It's the gorilla's faster.
Is he though? Let's see how fast the black mamba is.
Look it up.
How fast
I think it'd be the black mamba in speed.
No, it's not, bro. The black mamba is not faster than a fucking gorilla, bro. Make this shit make sense. They don't even have legs. Make this shit make sense.
Black mambas, blah blah blah.
7 to 9 miles.
They're the fastest snake in the world, slithering at speeds of 12.5 miles an hour.
Now, how fast does the gorilla run? The silverback.
Please
look this shit up, cause ain't no way this motherfucker has 4 shits launching him, and he's not faster than a fucking snake.
Did we jumping far as fuck?
Come on, man, make this shit make fucking sense, bro. They literally solid ass beasts.
20 to 25 miles an hour.
Okay then, nigga. Okay then.
God damn.
Make this shit make sense, bro. This nigga's solid. He's literally launching. He's launching.
I guess we're gonna have to run 30 there. Shit.
For real.
Human beings, 30s. Usain Bolt.
Facts.
35, 40 for us.
He's on your neck, bro. Like literally.
And guess what? All that body that he dragging, trying to get to you. Stamina. You using way more energy than you is.
I'm going to a gun store, a Bass Pro Shop. I'm going to a Bass Pro Shop. Get that 9.
But look what the fuck we do for 6 hours a day, bro. We sit in this fucking chair looking at this screen. You think that silverback fucking gorilla that lives in the wild don't have no stamina? Stop playing with him, bro.
He don't got no bulletproof vest. I'll tell you that.
Good shit right his chest.
He might tank that shit. He might tank
the first one, but not that third one.
Yeah,
not that third shot.
I don't know. Some humans
you got third shot.
Get the shotgun.
He might. Okay, yeah. You might have to shoot him with the shotty like 2 or 3 times.
In the chair, like, come on now.
All right, man. Y'all hit that Bass Pro Shop, but
yeah, we hit that. I don't know. Put on that hat.
Yes,
we gonna put on that mask. We gonna put on that white mask and be like,
we going hunting.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna still take the snakes though, but I understand why y'all would take the gorilla. But just for me, like
the snakes will get you when you sleep though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Gorilla. Like, so like, look. If I'm in my room right now, if I'm in a space like this, I'm safe from the snakes. But like, if a gorilla's in this house and he hears me talking, that door is coming off the fucking hinges. So that's why I told my homeboy, I was like, you keep saying gorilla, like gorilla, but bro, what if it was your house? What about that situation? And then like Snap was like, snakes can open doors. I was like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up, shit, bro. If it's
okay, what about snakes on a plane? So would you rather have gorilla on the plane or snakes on the plane? Okay, and that one I'll take the snakes.
Is it 5 snakes or 1 gorilla on the plane?
How many snakes was on Snakes on the Plane? It was
I don't know. I didn't see that movie, but that's a lot of snakes. There's a lot of fucking snakes. But that's what I'm saying. Like if it's, he said, would you rather have?
No. What was the classic line from Snakes on the Plane?
These motherfucking snakes
on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm still taking the snakes. I'm still taking them. I'm good.
Man, fuck both of them, man.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. I'll be shivering if I seen a fucking gorilla.
So we're gonna play Left 4 Dead, not Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising with that motherfucking gorilla. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna hit him with the meanest high noon.
That's another.
Like it's high noon. Go ahead, start running, bitch.
Hit him with that McCree. That man pull up. Like dead man walking.
Yeah, fan that hammer on his ass.
I'm sick.
With that McCree
big ass down.
Y'all put
turn into Reaper. Have the like I counter you. Hit the die.
Niggas think it's Overwatch for real. They think they countering a Winston with fucking Reaper.
Yeah.
Like,
that jump, he gonna get slumped while he jumping. He gonna jump like,
real.
He gonna get shot. He gonna be like,
done.
He gonna land on his face.
Dead.
Nah, what's gonna happen is you're gonna try to shoot that shotgun on one hand, and your wrist gonna break. That shit gonna kick back, hit you in your mouth. Lip gonna be busted. That nigga gonna land on your neck.
I said I'm McCree. I ain't say I was Reaper.
Oh,
Fuck all
okay.
that. I'll have a trench coat full of them shits. Let them shits fly out my hands. Fuck it, get new ones. Fuck it.
These,
Hey,
hey man,
turn
these
the
niggas
blade.
are
I'm
these
dead.
niggas are
They'll
crazy.
be like, they watch too much movies. Shut the fuck up. We joking, man. Shut that shit up. Fuck. That's all I got, really. I mean, besides this, Cali just got like a historical ass storm. They're getting flooded and shit. So prayers out to. Let me stop laughing. Prayers out to them. But which sucks because like the LA River, so you know that classic GTA river, the one that's always empty, you crash your cars into it and all that. It's like a long ass thing that goes under a bridge. That shit
Yeah.
was actually full with this storm. And most people are like, I've never seen this shit full.
Wow. That's
They're getting
crazy.
hit with like some crazy ass, I think our equivalent, like our hurricane type shit. So the equivalent
Okay,
of a
okay.
hurricane over there is kind of hitting them right now. But I think
That's
it's done
unfor-
now. I think it's done now.
They're gonna
But
get a
there was
cold
like
front though soon. Like they said, it's gonna be like 10 feet of snow over there. The weather going crazy on the West Coast.
Weather's going crazy in general. Weather's going crazy right now.
Yeah, bro. It sucks for them because it's like I feel like their weather is the most unpredictable. I thought we were bad, but they could get earthquakes, droughts. They're getting a storm like that.
Yeah.
Like just can't fucking win. That
And here
sucks.
it's supposed to get cold coming into this weekend down here in Florida. It's supposed to be
Yes,
cold as shit.
sir.
Well, what degrees? What degrees you talking?
We're talking like 50s, low 50s, high 40s.
It was 40
Around
something
there.
degrees last night.
Shit.
That's
Hey,
on my breath.
I hate when motherfuckers do this shit.
Yeah,
You
that's why I
up
asked
north
you. That's why I
talking
asked
about
you.
that's not cold.
That's not
That's
cold
cold
at
for
all.
us, god damn it. It's
Terrell,
sunny all the
I ain't
time.
gonna
It's
lie to you,
80
Terrell.
degrees. Year round is 80 degrees in this bitch.
Terrell, I ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you. If you went to New York and that shit was -5 degrees, you probably die. You walk
I've
outside.
been to New York. I've been in the snow before. I know about frostbite. I know about wearing layers and all that shit. I know all this shit, man. I'm cultured.
Yeah.
I'm not just a Florida boy. Neither is Rod.
Shit ain't that bad, bro.
We've been out there.
Rod go to New York, they gonna mistake that man for one of their own. That do not sound like he from Florida.
That's debatable.
It's mad brick
don't.
outside.
I'm
About
gonna
to
start
spin the
being
block.
like, yeah, you a dick eater.
You glazing for real. You
Yeah,
a
I'm
leg.
Word is bond. Word to my mother.
I'm not jacking it, bro. I'm not jacking
Yeah,
it.
all right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough New York slang. That's enough New
About
York
to get us
slang.
on the TikToks with this one. I ain't gonna lie.
But
to you.
what's hot? What's hot for you though in North Carolina?
Oh, we had 107 degrees this summer. It
Yeah.
was hot as fuck. But it's
Yep.
humid hot. It wasn't even like dry hot, like Arizona dry hot. It was like 107, feels like 120 with that humidity. It was bad. That's why I did not. I dreaded walking in that shit. I like some days like it was like 110. I was like, I ain't coming to work. Nope.
Yeah,
Not
that's
doing it.
dead.
They'd be like, yeah, I understand. I'm like, exactly. I'm not. Nah.
You ever had the seatbelt hit you on a hot day? That shit, I'd be like, God damn.
Nah, bro, them old cars that had the leather seats on a
Oh
hot ass
hell
day.
no. Yo ass be cooking.
Yeah, that shit used to be the worst,
Ride
bro.
Be
back.
roasting.
Ride back.
Be like, what's that smell, bro? I'm burning in this bitch.
What's cooking?
Real.
But it turned
Skin
into some
stuck to the
rotisserie.
seats because the shit's so fucking hot. And that metal part of the seatbelt just sizzle your shit.
For
Feel like
real.
you're getting branded on your chest.
God. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, no, that used to be the worst. Those used to be the worst. The worst part of summertime right there was that.
Facts.
But the rest of the summer was chilling.
Another thing, I seen this shit. The most common cause of house fires is like you sitting like a glass cup next to like a sunny ass window. When the window hits the glass, you know, it's like having a magnifying glass on the ants. If you ever did that as a kid, I didn't do that shit. Y'all evil ass motherfuckers. I didn't do that shit. But that's kind of like the same effect. It'll concentrate the fucking sunlight, and there you go, a house fire, it'll burn something. Y'all be careful with y'all glass in these windows. I ain't gonna hold you.
We putting glasses on. I never do that shit. Like,
We're not
What about
on the window,
vases?
but like vases, I think you're cool. But having like a glass cup somewhere within the sunlight. So if you have your windows open during the day, you have the sun will hit that shit. You know, go through the window, go through your shit. It's a house fire. So why are you barking?
Interesting.
The
So
dog
it's not
barking.
electrical fires. If I don't have to worry about that, then I'm good.
just imagine if we could harness the power of the sun. Like the energy that we do get from the sun beams, that's only like 15% of the power of like what we could get if we can capture all of the energy the sun is giving to us, it'd be free electricity for the rest of our existence, the human race's existence. It wouldn't. We had to pay for electricity anymore, and we could probably go to other planets and galaxies in like 2 seconds because we have infinite energy. But yeah, that's a space shit. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, the sun, definitely a hot topic. I fuck with the sun. Shout out to the sun and the moon.
Shout out to the sun. That vitamin D.
Mm-hmm. Vitamin D.
Yeah, and the moon.
The moon be giving us tidal waves and keeping us safe from the oceans at night. So shout out to the moon. Nah, we need the moon.
Shout out to the moon.
Nah, fuck that shit. That holy ass rock. Fuck about
bro.
that shit.
Well,
right.
That's episode 47, man. We probably done with this shit. Denzel gotta go, so that's why we gotta, wrap it. And then we ran out of topics. It was a dry week this week. Nothing crazy really happened this past week. So for the media and for us, nothing really crazy happened.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know when Devin's coming back. If y'all wanted an update on Devin, we don't know when Devin's coming back. He pops in and out of here every now and then, but we don't know when he's gonna be actually back. So there you go with that.
Devin's on a journey, and we see him once a week. We don't know what he got going on.
Facts. But with that, man, episode 47, the guys, when you listen to this, you're part of the guys too. Like, comment, subscribe. You're watching this shit on YouTube. Share this shit on all your social media. If you're listening to the audio, shout out to y'all. Y'all be going crazy on the audio. Like we said, season 3 coming soon. Merch is dropping this year for sure, 100%, without a fucking doubt in my mind. We're not running through nobody. We're gonna do it with a third person, like going through somebody else and doing that shit. But nah, I didn't want to up the prices on y'all. So for real, we're just I'm gonna do it myself, set our own prices, and then y'all got it. But yeah, it's been your guys, Denzel, Rod, and myself, Terrell, and we'll catch you in the next one, man. Episode 48. Adios.